Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Trooper Bond on the North Carolina State Highway Patrol.
Yes, sir.
You know I might be stopping right now?
No, sir.
You know what the speed limit is on this roadway?
Yes, sir.
Which would be 55, correct?
Yes, sir.
You know how fast you're actually going?
No, sir.
71 miles an hour. Is there any reading for your speed?
The world is doing it. I'm sorry, say it again.
Is there any reason for your speed this evening, sir?
No, I wasn't aware I was speeding. I'm sorry.
Do you have your license, your registration on you, please?
I do not.
I'm sorry?
I do not. In the state of North Carolina, I do not need a driver's license to drive. I'm traveling.
I cannot hear over traffic.
I am traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling, sir.
Okay, so the fastest way to identify a sovereign citizen at a traffic stop is when they say, "I'm not driving, I'm traveling." This has the potential to be very entertaining.
I do not. In the state of North Carolina, I do not need a driver's license to drive. I'm traveling.
I cannot hear over traffic.
I am traveling. I'm not driving. I'm traveling, sir.
Okay. In the state of North Carolina, it is state law if you're on a state-maintained roadway that you're required by state law to possess a valid driver's license, and upon legal
If I was
sworn law enforcement officer, which is what I am.
If I was driving under commerce, I'm not operating under a company that I'm getting paid for.
Right, so I'm gonna have you listen to me for a second.
Yes, sir.
I've asked you for your license now.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm telling you to give me your license.
Okay.
This next step after that will be to forcibly remove you from your vehicle. So I'm gonna have you listen to me for a second.
Yes, sir.
I've asked you for your license now.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm telling you to give me your license.
Okay.
This next step after that will be to forcibly remove you from your vehicle.
Okay. Under what grounds?
Because you are in violation of state law.
Okay.
I'm a state law enforcement officer.
I understand.
Enforcing state law.
I understand.
So this can go one of two ways.
Okay.
You can either provide me with your identification.
I don't have it. I can give you my name, but I don't have mine.
That would be
my
sufficient.
license.
Do you have a valid driver's license in the state of North Carolina?
I do.
You do. Do you know your driver's license number?
I don't.
Is there any reason why you're not carrying it with you?
I was traveling from point A to point B.
I understand that. But again, there's a speed limit.
Well, under Black Laws Dictionary, it clearly states I have to have a driver's license if I was working under commerce.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm not. I'm traveling from point A to point B.
These sovereigns are totally ridiculous, constantly trying to quote Black's Law Dictionary as if Black's Law Dictionary is the law. This sovereign obviously hasn't watched any of the numerous videos on my channel, because if he did, he would already know that this "I'm not driving, I'm traveling" argument never, ever, ever works.
But under Black Laws Dictionary, it clearly states I have to have a driver's license if I was working under commerce.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm not. I'm traveling from point A to point B. Under Black Laws Dictionary, it clearly states I have to have a driver's license if I was working under commerce.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm not. I'm traveling from point A to point B.
I can understand. I'm sympathetic towards you with that. However, this would not be the place to argue that, okay? The place to argue would be in a courtroom.
Exactly. This officer hit the nail right on the head. These sovereigns love arguing their case on the side of the road. No, sir. Take the ticket. You get a court date. You show up to that court date. And on that court date, when you're there, then you argue your case. You do not do it right here. You just take the summons and keep it moving. Do not make things worse, bub.
I can understand. I'm sympathetic towards you with that. However, this would not be the place to argue that, okay? The place to argue would be in a courtroom.
Okay.
So, if you would, I need you to provide me with your full name, your date of birth.
Under my Fourth Amendment, right, I would prefer not to give out any information.
Okay.
If I'm not lawfully arrested.
That I've already asked you once. I'm now telling you, and I told you what.
I mean, did I commit a criminal offense?
Actually, yes.
Did I hurt anybody? Did I injure anybody?
You've committed a criminal offense. Yes, it's actually a misdemeanor in the state of North Carolina speed that you're traveling at.
That 71 in a 65.
Actually, speed alone right now, I can arrest you.
In a 65. I mean, I'm sorry. This 55. Am I right?
Listen,
this is 55.
So right now, you're putting me in jeopardy by standing on the shoulder right now on the roadway. I don't really.
Okay, you can come on this side.
I understand that.
You can come on. I rode up on there. I come on. I want you to feel safe.
Okay. The longer we stand out here, the longer I stand out here, the greater risk.
I'm just doing everything by the law.
I understand that.
And the law states by the Black Law Dictionary.
Nice, polite.
And I appreciate that. And I understand that.
But I'm going to make this enforcement action.
Okay.
If you don't allow me to do that, you will be placed.
I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
I will take you out of this vehicle.
I'm not stopping you from doing anything. You got the plates, you can write the car ticket. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. All thing I'm doing is quoting the law.
Okay. All right. So are you going to provide me with the information or not? I just need a yes or no. Before you answer that, I'm going to let you know. If you tell me no, that's fine. You are well within your rights to say no there.
But there's repercussions though, right? So then there's but then I don't have a right. But then my rights are taken away.
I just want to make sure you're fully aware of your consequences of your actions. Okay, so as long as you're fully aware of that and you make your choice, that's fine. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure.
I just want to do everything by the law. I want to do everything. I don't want to do it because I don't want to agree to having business with your organization, your corporation. I don't want business with you. You feel me? I'm traveling freely from point A to point B.
You absolutely have the right.
I'm not working under any employment right now.
I understand. You have absolutely every single right to travel.
Yes, sir.
Without a driver's license.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I.e., you can walk.
No, I'm not going to walk. This is my personal property right here.
I understand.
Why would I have to walk? For a ticket.
Hold on.
For a civil ticket.
This is a state-maintained highway.
Okay, that I pay for. Yeah, pay for
back tax dollars.
Right.
Maintained.
Right. So why do I need to walk? Because I don't want to present my ID.
State law has a speed limit.
Do you have a supervisor?
Because
do you have a supervisor?
The safety of others.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
These sovereigns are so ridiculous, always requesting a supervisor as if the supervisor is going to see things their way. No, bub. The supervisor is going to back his officer. So you might as well not even be asking for a supervisor because things are not going to go the way you want them to go.
Maybe he might know what I'm talking about. Right. I mean, you can write a ticket. I'm not stopping you from doing your job, sir. Yes, sir.
Only highway patrolman right now.
We got. All right, can you call the sheriff deputy, supervisor?
They are. I'm not with the sheriff's office.
Well, you need a supervisor when a taxpaying citizen asking for a supervisor, sir.
First and foremost, you're a sovereign citizen, so I highly doubt you're a tax-paying citizen. And categorizing yourself as a citizen goes against your whole sovereign ideology. Like, you can't just pick and choose things that are convenient for you. You know darn well that you are not a tax-paying citizen. You don't like following rules, so why would you pay taxes? You think you're above the law because you're a sovereign. This is your land. So, no, Bob, you are not a tax-paying citizen.
Well, you need a supervisor when a taxpaying citizen asking for a supervisor, sir.
I'm gonna take the continued, even after I've told you what the consequences of your actions are. I'm gonna take that as you're lawfully or unlawfully refusing my.
I'm not unlawfully doing anything. I'm doing everything by the book. I'm trying to do everything by the book.
And what book is that? Black's Law Dictionary?
I'm trying to do everything by the book.
It's about you're under arrest.
For what? What am I under arrest for?
Lawful order.
What? Which was what?
You are under arrest at this point.
There's not a lawful order. That's not a lawful order, sir. Me refusing my name, give you ID is not a lawful order. because I just quoted Black Law Dictionary to you. I just quoted Black Law, did I not? Did I not? I do not need a license to travel from point A to point B if I'm not working.
My patience is when
I do not need a license to travel from point A to point B if I'm not working.
My patience is when
I do not need a license to travel from point A to point B if I'm not working.
my patience is running.
I understand that. Can you call your supervisor?
I don't need to.
You do need to. I asked for a supervisor, sir.
You're under arrest at this point in time.
For what?
Hey, Bub. So you'll see the supervisor once he takes you to jail. You know the supervisor's been in the building somewhere.
For your speed of 71 and 55 mile an hour.
Can you show me proof of that?
Find yourself.
Can you show me proof of that?
Yes, I can. But you're under arrest.
You got it on your radar that I was going 71 miles per hour.
Yep. But you're under arrest at this point, so it's too late.
Okay.
I gave you the consequence of your actions. You made your choice for you. You need to live with that. All right. And if you don't get out of this vehicle,
I'm not gonna do anything towards you or anything. I'm going to comply to your order, sir. Okay. You know, I just want to have a dialogue. Yeah. That's all I want. I know, I understand. I just want to have a dialogue because what I'm doing, I feel that I'm certain my rights.
I understand that, and I explained to you that this is not the place to argue it. The courtroom is the place to argue.
But this is the place to argue because you're putting me over. You're the one pulling me over. And you won't give me a supervisor.
All right, so just like before, I gave you consequence of your actions, right? I'm trying to be as
yes, sir. And I'm telling you, you can write a ticket. I'm not stopping you from doing your job.
I've already told you at this point in time, we're beyond that. You're under arrest.
And I'm asking you, why am I under arrest?
I've explained that to you.
Because you cannot, failure ID is a secondary crime, sir.
I tried to write you a citation. You weren't allowing me to do that.
Write a citation. Write a citation. I give you my name right now. Write a citation. Cause I got $3 inside this car.
I arrest you.
You
have to understand.
I'm not arrested right now.
You are under arrest.
Not lawfully, sir.
I'm about to forcibly remove you from that vehicle.
Can you just call your supervisor? That's all I'm asking. A supervisor, sir.
You're about to catch additional charges on top of it.
How? I'm not. What charges? What resisting?
You're resisting.
Resist means physical. Resisting means physical.
But you're not being compliant.
I don't have to be compliant, sir. I don't have to answer your questions.
As soon as
I don't have to answer your questions.
Physical with you?
I don't want you to get physical. I don't want you to get physical.
I didn't want it to get to this point. I tried to work with you.
I got $3 in here that might attack you if you get physical.
But I can't unarrest you at this point. So.
Well, then, if you can't unarrest me, call for a supervisor. Please. Yes, sir. Please. I'm just asking. Please.
Listen, I'm
call for a supervisor.
I'm going to give you your options. I'm going to let you make a choice for yourself because you're a grown man.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Option one.
Yes, sir.
Would be for you to comply with me, step out of your vehicle, and go with me. So about who you are. Get your ticket then. Okay. Option two.
Why is this gotta be? Why is it gotta be straight to arrest though? Why do it have to be straight to arrest?
Hold on. Option two would be exactly the same thing, except for the fact that the force is removed from the vehicle one way or another.
Okay, but why do it have to end to this?
Use the force necessary to remove from the vehicle.
Okay, I understand that. I'm not gonna give you that opportunity to satisfy that part for you, sir, because I know that's part of what you want. Because this is escalated so quick to arrest. Arrest, because I'm stating law to you.
And you have.
I don't have to comply. I don't have to comply. Cause my Fifth Amendment right stands. I can remain silent. I just wanted to quote the law to you.
So here's.
I'm about to step out. I'm about to step out because I don't want you to be forceful to me, and I'm not doing nothing to you.
What I'd like you to do is I want you to step around the front of your vehicle, not between the two.
No, I want to step back here in the back where your camera can see.
But if you step between the two vehicles and somebody runs in the back of my car,
yes, sir.
I don't walk between my vehicles.
But I want that camera to see everything that you're doing. Because when I step out, I don't want you to be all aggressive.
The whole thing. What we're going to do is we're going to go back there. But
yes,
what I'm saying is when you come out, we're going to run.
Okay. And then go back that way?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can I cut my car off?
Yes, you may. Before you step out.
No, I don't. I don't. No, sir. All right. Got the keys out. I'm putting the keys on the, matter of fact, can I just take the keys with me?
Sorry?
Can I just take the keys with me?
You can take your keys. Do you have any kind of pocket knives or anything on?
I don't no.
You can carry your keys with you. Alright? You can carry your keys and you can bring your phone with you.
Alright. I'm reaching for my other phone. Nothing else.
Hold on, wait. You sit down now. Like I said, just come around the front of the truck. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just gonna walk back to my patrol vehicle, okay?
Yes, sir. My phone.
Do you have anything on you?
I don't.
You might have to check the pockets with you. I'm not gonna search you. I just want to make sure.
I'm already arrested, so you're gonna have to check me regardless. Can I put my cigarettes inside the car? There's nothing in there.
That's fine. You can put your cigarettes in there.
And I got a lighter too.
You can put it there if you want to.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, you can set your phone on the hood of my car. My camera's right here. We can see it. It's looking right at us.
Okay. Why does every time? Yes, sir. Why do every time citizens assert their rights, they go to jail?
Well, again, I'm trying to explain this.
Okay, well, we was doing nicely by just talking. I was just wanting to talk. Like, this is my first time trying to assert my rights. This is something I just learned. So I wanted to try to practice my...
And that's why I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you the consequences of your action so you understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard that. He just learned this misinformation. And this is the first time he was practicing this. These sovereigns are so ridiculous. He's sitting up here quoting Black's Law Dictionary as if Black's Law Dictionary is the law. I hope this man learned a lesson, but more than likely he didn't. But this is a classic case of a sovereign turning a simple traffic infraction, a ticket, into going to jail. How ridiculous is that?
I was just wanting to talk. Like, this is my first time trying to assert my rights. This is something I just learned. So I wanted to try to practice my...
And that's why I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you the consequences of your action so you understand.
I was just wanting to talk. Like, this is my first time trying to assert my rights. This is something I just learned. So I wanted to try to practice my...
And that's why I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you the consequences of your action so you understand.
I was just wanting to talk. Like, this is my first time trying to assert my rights. This is something I just learned. So I wanted to try to practice my...
And that's why I tried to explain to you. I tried to explain to you the consequences of your action so you understand what they were. And you can make
That's why I asked for your supervisor, because I wanted to see what he would say.
He would tell you, I guarantee you tell me.
No, I want to hear from him, though, because he might know more than you. You feel me? Because that's why he's a supervisor. He's superior.
Just come over here.
Yes, sir.
Just step toward, I'm going to open this door, so step right here. It's back. You're going to sit in the front. Okay. I'm going to put your phone up here on the dash.
All right, thank you.
Many months later.
All right, so court ain't go too good, which I expected. After being there all day, I just got out of court. Been there all day, listening to everybody's case and hearing the judge's verdict and seeing his demeanor and attitude towards everybody. I knew I ain't stand a chance.
Wait, you mean to tell me quoting Black's Law Dictionary in court didn't help you either? Wow, this country is corrupt.
In fact, the officer that had told me that not to present myself in that manner of what's the right word, of basically just fighting for my rights. He gave me a forewarning. I did take it as if the court is not going to listen to me. Like the judge said, judge don't recognize the Supreme Court rulings. They don't. That court don't recognize my rights to travel. They don't even recognize the definition of motor vehicle. They don't recognize the definition of license. They don't recognize the definition of driver. After hearing the definitions, they still don't recognize it. So, and after them hearing the deprivation of your rights. I read that to them, and yet they still don't recognize anything that I was saying. So my next step is not to pay these fees, because I told them I do not wish to do business with your organization, your corporation.
Now, this is the problem with silly sovereigns. You heard him just pretty much admit that he lost his case and now he's going to have to pay some type of fees. So he's already admitting that he's not going to pay the fees, which means he's once again making things worse. He's going to wind up getting warrants for his arrest if he doesn't pay the fees. Sir, you already didn't learn your lesson when you turned a simple traffic ticket into some jail time? What is wrong with you people? This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this sovereign stuff straight up ruins people's lives.
And I'm not going to do business with them. I'm going to readdress the situation, ask for appeal, and go from there. I'm going to continue this fight because they didn't put all of this stuff on a piece of paper for no reason. And the state of North Carolina only recognizes state of North Carolina laws, not your constitutional rights, not your common rights, not the color of law, not the law of the land. Change is gonna have to come, and I'm going to fight for that change, no matter what. I feel as if my fight is not only for me, but for everybody. But the goal is to wake everybody up. I had that gray hair. Is to wake everybody up, so everybody can now look into that law dictionary and recognize our rights. Well, that's it. Over and out. Another day. Love, everybody. Peace.
Moral of the story is the right to travel argument doesn't work. The I'm not driving, I'm traveling argument does not work. Quoting Black's Law's dictionary does not work. Black's Law's dictionary is not law. It is just a dictionary.